Hello, how's everybody doing? Hey, this is Adam with RecordKrate, and I'm here to talk about the move, and I'm also here to do a live record sale. Now, I know that it's been years since I did this on a regular basis, and I know it's going to take quite a while for me to do this on a regular basis and to get people to come back and watch, and maybe even participate in a sale, and maybe even buy something to help support me and support the channel and support Record Crate and support Nico and everybody that hangs out here and works with me and cool things like that. So there we go. But we have made the move. We moved from the Raleigh location, which is St. Mary Street, to Wake Forest location. So that's behind us. It's been almost 2 weeks that move is behind us. So, hey, I see somebody's here. Hello, how are you? Yeah, pop in and say hi. Um, yeah, we don't bite hard. Yeah, so here we are. So it's Sunday. I'm in Wake Forest. I'm trying to do 1 to 4 on Sundays. Did a Whatnot show at 4 o'clock, which went well. And so here I am, just trying to make it happen. So here's a cool story. Oh, I used to have my little banners that floated around. Let's see if I got any. They were always fun. Oh, yeah. Nico had a birthday, and I totally overlooked it. I was looking at my calendar, and I was like, and which day is Nico's birthday? Well, she had a birthday in May, but it's just like in June we celebrated because that was when I found her. She was beside the dumpster. And so that's another day that we celebrate for her. We did celebrate her birthday, which was really cool. So we got to celebrate her. Rescue Day. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, this is what I have. I used to scroll along the way. Hey, how are you? Thanks for popping in. There it goes. That's awesome. So someone came and left. I don't care. I'm gonna go through some new arrivals, show what I got, show you some prices. If you're interested in them, just comment in there. First person that pops up on my screen has the opportunity to buy them. If you're watching later, something you wanted, please let me know. Yeah, so let's start with the A's. These are new arrivals, probably the last 2 weeks. There's a Almond Brothers. This is a Fillmore East. It's $9. Chet Atkins Christmas record. I always sell Christmas records. I sell them every year, every month. It's $9. Almond Brothers Win, Lose, or Draw. It's $9. Airplane. This has sounds and it has commentary. It's $15. I listen to it. It's got those funny bits you hear. Yeah. This is new pressing, factory seal. Vinyl me, please. Ambrosi, Kenan Musari. It's 25. This is the All in the Family. It's more of a novelty record. It has some dialogue. It's in shrink. A lot of arguing between Archie and Michael, if you could imagine. APB, $20. Almond Brothers Win, Lose, or Draw. This is a reissue. It's got a UPC. I think, yeah, it's got a UPC. And it doesn't have a price. $15. I need to price it, so I'm going to put it over here. Yay! Yeah. So there we go. We had some storms yesterday. We had a lot of storms lately. It's summertime. Summertime in North Carolina. After the fire, $17. I really like this record, After the Fire. It's pretty cool. Also, I want to give a Nico update. Nico's doing fine. She was just over there playing and rolling and feet up in the air, which is really cool. So she's terrified. She's terrified of being here. When I close and she realizes I'm closed and there's nobody around, she'll come up front and hang out with me. But other than that, she looks at the big windows right here and she's like, I don't know if she thinks it's a large television or what, but she looks. She sees a car, she runs to the back. She's so cool. But I'm hoping it's going to get better for her. Bon Jovi, this does have the hype sticker and the information sticker. In shrink is $60. Thanks for popping in. Stage Fright by the band, $6. The Birds, $9. A lot of stuff I used to price 12, I'm trying to price 9 just to move things faster, give you a better deal. The Birds, Younger Than Yesterday, $5. Yeah. Boney M, Christmas record. Hey, thanks for popping, everybody. I'm Adam, RecordKrate. Just doing a live sell, talking about the move, talk about Wake Forest, talk about what you like to talk about. Boney M, Christmas record. I love listening to Boney M. What a mess. $25. The first time I saw Boney M was just a video somebody posted on YouTube. Hey, TARDIS, good to see you. How are you? Hey, Nico, TARDIS is here. Yes, Kirby's dad. How's Kirby doing? How's Roger doing? Let me know. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. And so, like referencing this guy who was like so drunk on stage, and it was really neat watching him. And I was like, who is this guy, Boney M? So, get lost on YouTube. This is the anniversary edition, factory sealed, new pressing, $30. Calvin told me about these guys. Bang, bang. And the record's called Music. Little Debbie, how are you? Good to see you. Little Debbie's down in, not too terribly far from me, but good to see you. Oh, good here. Is the move finished? Yes, the move is finished. St. Mary's Street is empty. Almost 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks we did that. So we're in Wake Forest. We're hanging out here in Wake Forest. I'm up here every day trying to make it happen, hanging out with Nico. So yes, it was exhausting, TARDIS. Very exhausting. Hot here at the beach. I hear you. Well, Debbie, it's hot here. But good to see you, little Debbie. Little Debbie and I, we used to hang out on this morning show with Adventures with Victoria, but she went from a daily show to a Friday show to a no show. So now she's not doing it. So little Debbie, do you have my email address? It's floating right there, little Debbie. Reach out to me. Let's do something in the mornings. I can't do anything that early, but I could probably do something at 10 or so. Let's do something together, even if it's once a week. I would love to do it. So Calvin was telling me about these guys are Proto. Where are you, Calvin? Proto Prague or something. I don't know. Let's do get together. I don't have your contact, little Debbie, but you can reach out to me. My phone number is all over the internet. I'll put it right here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so there we go. All right, morning radio, if you will. For weeks and weeks, people say, "Got any Dave Brubeck?" No, and so I guess in Dave Brubeck and where are the people? This is a nice copy, 6i Columbia mono. It's $30. I love the Joan Moreau cover. So, TARDIS, are you out for the summer? Are you doing any summer classes? Yeah. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. I'm Adam with RecordKrate in Wake Forest, North Carolina. We are here. We are here. Got it. I'm not going to erase it, Debbie. It's all over the internet. Yeah. I get lots of calls from spammers. You know, I did a live show or two here and there, coming in the mornings to hang out with Nico, and went online to show some records. Actually, I had some spammers call, so I answered the call, and it was crazy. I think Jerry's on here. Jerry Garcia, brewer in Shipley. This is Tarkio. Tom, how are you? So good to see you, Tom. Thanks for popping in. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for popping in, Tom. Hope you're doing well. Think about you. Yeah, think about you. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're okay. Who is this? Count Basie in London. This is when Verb used the little clef, the little guy blowing the horn. Yeah, it's very cool. $15 for this one. You know, it's always interesting working on the new Beetle room at the moment. Very cool. It's always interesting whenever I get, yes, Garcia on that brewer. Yeah, absolutely. Good stuff. And TARDIS, I don't know if you follow me on socials or not, but the last few weeks I've gotten so much Grateful Dead stuff in and so much stuff with Jerry on it. It's been really cool. Yeah. I don't know if anything left or not. It's always interesting when this record comes in, it comes in with the red one. So you get the red and the blue because most people would buy both of them. And it's always fun when I put them out. I put them out as a pair, red, blue, price them individually. It's always interesting to see which one sells first. Well, the red one sold. So there you go. So this is the blue one. This one's $15. This is some interesting new wave that I really like. Peter Ballman. It's $12. Nico, Tom's here. Well, he's on the computer. Bonnevere, their new record. Fable, is $30. BC Camplight, $27. Yes. Yeah. Blind Faith. This is the cover without the little girl on the Atco label, which is still kind of hard to find. And market value of those are crazy. I priced mine $45. I could have priced it higher. We lost Brian Wilson. This doesn't have a price on it. It's got a record on it. $8. It needs a bath and then a sleeve and a price. I'm gonna put it over to the side. Take care of that one day this week. Yeah. So tell me, folks, what have we been listening to? What's been cool? This is a tribute to Brian Wilson. Yeah, I was one of the fortunate people that had the opportunity to see Brian Wilson. $17. So I was really happy with that. Okay, The Cure. 2, 3 records in the last several months. The Cure. This is Songs of a Live World. recorded in London. They had the record Songs of a Lost World, so there we go. The Vapors? Wasp in a Jar? Do a screenshot of that. I need to check that out. Very cool. We had some listening parties. Vincent Dunn, Lord, Turnstile. Yeah, so I've been listening to that stuff. I'm sure Jerry's on here. I didn't research it very well, but this is Jefferson Airplane flight log. 66 to 76. Lots of cool stuff. It's Canadian pressing. I have a wet leg listening party coming up soon. Have you been listening to the first wet leg, or I guess the new one? Is there any singles for the new one? But I'm looking forward to that listening party. The first record, I think I was still doing Sunday nights on a regular basis. It was good. I think I showed you the postcard that Wet Lag sent me that was signed. And I remember we talked about it on Sunday nights. Yeah, very cool. We lost Lou Christie. We lost some more people. I just haven't had a chance to get up there and dig for their records. He's $5. Yeah. Yeah, cool stuff. Wet Leg is fun. Do you like A Mill and the Sniffners, TARDIS? They kind of both put me in the same place, but I think I like Wet Leg a little better. Hey, thanks for popping in, folks. I'm Adam. Johnny Cash Christmas, the spirit of Johnny Cash. Spirit of Johnny Cash. The Christmas spirit, Johnny Cash, is $20. I'm tired. We might have to make this a short night, folks. Remember I used to do 20-minute record sales? I think there's a new single. Yeah, they've had one record and their new record's coming out. Where's my phone? Phone, where are you? Should be charging. It's on my socials, Instagram page. I think it's a week from next week is July 4th week, and I think it's the following week. It's on a Wednesday night. I signed up for this listening party. I was like, all right, I like a wet leg. And then I got an email that says, all right, you're part of the listening parties. They're midnight sale. And I was like, midnight? I signed up for a midnight show? So Nico's going to like it because I'll get to stay out here with a little longer. But we'll figure it all out. It's going to be fun. Yeah. Cockatoo Twins. Remember, if this is the single or the LP. This is the LP. Bluebell. No. It's 65. Papa John Creech. $10. Every time I think about these cats, I think about Jefferson and how they how he played on some of their records. Yeah, I think he played with them live. Johnny Guitar Watson's on here. Dr. John. Probably a lot of cool people. I just don't recall their names. David LaFlame. Charlie Daniels. Yeah, lots of people on here. Hey, Kurt, how are you? $10. Hope you're doing well. All right, Kurt, how are you? What's shaking? Happy Sunday. Nico, Kurt's here. I don't know where she is. She's getting accustomed. Cockatoo Twins. This is the single, Living the Dream. I need to go to sleep and live a dream tonight. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I might go for 30 minutes, folks, to hang out. We'll see. So, yeah, this is $36, Cockatoo Twins. Well, she likes it when we're closed. Yeah, this is the single. That goes in a shallow bay. She likes it when we're closed because when I get here in the mornings, it's just she and I. And then when I close up, she'll come up. She was up here hanging out with me. Then I told her I had to do the live show, and then she took off. But I have to print some shipping labels, and I have to go next door and run an errand, and then I'll be heading home. Uh, we had rain yesterday. It got wet inside the car. I didn't close the top in time. But she's staying in the back hiding from everybody. She hasn't had a chance to hiss at anybody other than John. She's hissed at John a few times. But she's also come up to him where he's giving her treats, so that's a good thing. But fingers crossed she's going to do well. I was concerned in Raleigh. I'm concerned here. She stayed at home for a few weeks, but she was really terrified at home because of being so close to the road and cars and trucks and motorcycles. And she just was terrified. We had a crazy storm, lost another tree at the farm, but it's all good. Ornette Coleman, I hope so. Thank you, Kurt. Thank you, Kurt. Ornette Coleman, contemporary reissue, $29. She'll get used to the new place. Yeah. Thank you. CJ and Company, Devil's Gun, $14. Mike Cross, local guy, Bluegrass. This one's autographed. It's $30. Sugar Hill Records. It's really sad because she was in Raleigh. She had to leave there and go home. And then I brought her here. So she had 2 horrible automobile rides. And then she was hanging out with me at home. I just wasn't there as much time with her. Anyway, thank you so much for everybody, all the wonderful comments. Johnny Cash, Man in Black, live in Denmark. It's $39. Yeah, Johnny Cash songs, story songs of the trains and rivers. $12. It says it's on Sun, but we all know that that's a Shelby Singleton Sun. It's not the real Sun. Yeah. All right, cool. Cookweed, Mary Weaver, $25. I love this record. I love this record. Yeah. All righty. Let's see, John. Somebody walked by making noises. This is Robert Smith. It's an interview disc. It says The Cure, Between the Forest and the Sea, the Robert Smith Interviews, Volume 1. Yeah, so there we go. Get these alerts on the security camera. And when people walk by, a motion detector, things like that. And that's what's happening. It's going in my ear. All righty, continue on. Now it's time for D's. Not to mention the stuff that's on the wall, not to mention stuff in the holy, holy moly, moly, not to mention all that Pearl Jam stuff that came in last week or two, not to mention the 9 Inch Nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 Pearl Jam records on the wall, and I got the Stone Roses on the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I got a 9 Inch Nails record on the wall. I got the Empire Records, Gorillas, Killers. Yeah, we got it all. Oh, and Chapel Roan, Doctor Who. I'll listen to this. It's $35. BBC Records. Yeah. Bob Dylan, Desire. $9. The Doobie Brothers. I could have had this in my Yacht Rock show. $9. Oh, well. The Dregs. $14. Dixie drags, $4. And I don't know the difference between the drags and Dixie drags. I should know. I should know that. Hey, thanks for popping in, folks. Adam here with RecordKrate. I'm in Wake Forest, doing a live show, live record sale, talking about the move and how things are, and yeah, weight lag. Get lucky. Daft Punk. Yeah. May the bird of paradise fly up your nose. Oh, Jimmy Dickens. Yes, I am, Kurt. I did a show there last night. Well, yesterday afternoon, late in the afternoon. No, at 4 o'clock. I did a show there this morning at 12 o'clock. I did a show there. Well, 12 o'clock will be the afternoon. I did a show at 4 o'clock. So, yeah. Whatnot is fun. I miss hanging out with you cats. Things get interrupted with things like the move and the move. So, there we go. I miss my Sunday nights, and hopefully I can be on a schedule now. Oh, they dropped Dixie so people won't think they sound like Skinner. They do not sound like Skinner. And, you know, speaking of that song, Chartist, we had this record, and John says, feels like it's raised. Feels like the grooves are raised. And I looked at it and I said, we need to play it. Plays fine, quiet, C level. So Friday afternoon, I played this for the first time ever. I never heard it. And I'm like, this stuff is good. So I was really surprised to hear that. Yeah. But thanks for letting me know about the Dixie. This is Barry. He did I don't know if he did the official theme, but, you know, he does Romeo and Juliet. No, he does Young and Restless. He does SWAT. He does This Masquerade and other stuff. Yeah. Pull this out, Demon Beach. I got a bunch of these, but it's got Dexter, Rum Router, and Flat Duo Jets. There was a festival honoring him a few weeks ago, so I put it out. Damon Edge. I wrote down that it's Psych, $10. And then Lucy Dacus. She's part of Boy Genius. $30. Kurt will like Damien Edge. Well, thank you, Kurt. It's great to have my first YouTube sale after being gone for a while. Yay. So thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to write it down and post it on it. Nico, would you like to come see everybody? Probably too close to the door for her. Good night. I don't want to sing that song. Thank you so much. I got it right here. Thank you, Kurt. Oh, there's a gold SUV across the street. Oh, yeah. So my truck died a few weeks ago. We're in the middle of a move. It was half of chrome with Helios Creed. I don't know that. I'm doing a screenshot. So it was a Thursday afternoon. I was doing a move. John had loaded his truck, and I had my truck loaded, and we were heading over to the warehouse. And the truck just stopped. I pulled over to the side. It would crank, but it wouldn't start. So John, Dan, and so people came over to help me. So we had it towed. So she hasn't seen that yet that I'm aware of. So took it to the mechanic. My timing belt's broke. It's an interference engine. So it's toast. He thinks he can save it. He can save it. Enter the Dragon. Oh, this guy died right here. Did he die? Was he the guy that died? Anyway, Enter the Dragon is $55. It's a white label promo. Yeah. You know, I went outside to take the sandwich board out. There was a little kid, maybe 3 years old. He was walking by. He was just looking, didn't want to walk, just wanted to stay and look. His mom's like, come on. And I said, he sees the disco ball. Come on. And I was like, parents. How's the audio now, Kurt? And what did you hear me say last? And I will talk again. Does anybody else notice some audio dropping? Bob and Bill. Okay. No audio problems for TARDIS. Blue Note. Bob Brookmeyer and Bill Evans as time goes by. Kurt's going to reboot. It's $20. It's $20 as we wait for Kurt. Yeah. So when I do the Whatnot sales, I get to play music, which is cool. So this is Erie Wanda, $15. Yeah. I guess I should wait for Kurt to come back. I don't know if he's going to reboot his computer or his phone or what, but we will see. I don't think I'm going to stay very much longer back, and that was weird. I hear you. Well, welcome back. Ben Folds, Pre-Loved, $25. It's got shrink on it. I don't care. I don't care what I listen to. This is a fun record to play sometimes. $18. This is an independent release. This is Fancy Gap. New pressing is $16. The guy from The Love Language is in that group. The Bill Evans Trio, $16. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me. That was fun. That was weird. Peter Gabriel, $20. This is Pre-Loved, rated PG. It's like a compilation of some of his songs from films. I got 2 Gong records, and they both are priced $25 each. They're record store day titles in the 70s and live at Sheffield. Gong are the days. OG pressing of Ghostbusters factory sealed is $50. Peter Gabriel Pre-Loved Live Blood. This is $40. Recorded March 2011. 3-disc set. Let's see what titles I remember. I don't know all of his songs by name. Salisbury Hill. Red Rain, In Your Eyes. I should play this. Might recognize some of the songs without knowing the titles. Peter Gabriel. Interesting choice of graphics. That's for sure. Oh yeah, I got two of these TARDIS. I only have one left. The other one, these are both of them were promos, and they both are embossed. Yeah, so that was really neat to get these in. $25 each. Yeah. Jackie Gleason presents Lonesome Echo. This is the one with Salvador Dali. It's $12. Gypsy Music. Bar Radius. 10-inch. $5. Yeah. Alrighty. Moving right along. Ghouls Night Out. This one's $20. It's the one that's on orange vinyl. Historic Dead, The Grateful Dead. It's $30. Oh, that's a good record to have. I'm glad you got 2 copies. That's awesome. Yeah. Very cool. Gold Bruins. 1969-1970 season. Here's hockey. That's about all I know. Sorry. Earl Garner. $5. That, heck, I even have a copy of that Garcia. It's a Garcia night. Michael Gleason. $10. We have a local group. Had a local group called Glass Moon. Dave Adams. $12. Wonderful pop, but more new wave-ish. He admired that it was tortured as a terrible audio. Technically not a bootleg, but sounds terrible. Yeah. I'm with you there. Completist has got to have it though. And then if you're new to the Grateful Dead, hey, there you go. I'm just really sad I don't have access to archive anymore, or I'm sad that those aren't there anymore. But they went to England. They recorded at Peter Gabriel's studio, so that was really neat. So sounds good. All right, that's G for the Last Moon. I think I'm gonna go through the H's, folks, and I think I'm gonna take off because I'm just super tired. And I got to meet John at 10 tomorrow morning. We gotta pick up around 800 records, so we're gonna make that happen. Hot tuna, yellow forever, $9. I like the inner sleeve of this. Hot tuna with burgers. This one's $5. 800 records. Let me think. Close to it, Kurt. Close to it. We're going to have little pylons in this shop, so you can, yes, so that when you come in, there'll be pylons of records. You have to walk around like an obstacle course until we can get these records weaved into the bins and get some of them. So not to mention, you've seen in the back, Kurt's been here before. He's seen everything. We've got to get Roger up here. I'd love for Roger to come hang out with us for a while. Yeah, I got 2 Herbie Hancocks. This is Future Shock. It's $30. It's a very nice copy. That video is still on YouTube of when Martin BC came in. B-E-S-C, B-I-S-C. Martin BC came and hung out with us at RecordKrate in Raleigh years ago, and interviewed him about. We talked about everything, but I did ask him about this. BISC. I'll look at the credits. OAO Studios in Brooklyn. Martin BC. He's still on my thingy. Rocket. Bill Laswell played bass on Rocket. That would have been fun to be there that day. I'm not seeing the name, but here I am. Saw Dunbar. Martin BC, if you like to look at it. I went live and we talked, and he was playing it locally. He played at Slim's, I think. I can't remember. It was cool to hang out with him. I didn't know very much about him other than just that little Wikipedia article. Learned a lot about him, though. He recorded Whitney Houston's first major release. Herbie Hancock, RSD, Possibilities. Lots of people on here. John Mayer, Christina Aguilera, Paul Simon, Annie Lennox Sting, Johnny Ling, Damian Rice, Trey, Anastasio from The Fish. Human League with Dare. So Herbie Hancock is $55. Human League is $12. Human League Red is $8. Here's another Human League. $8. I don't even know what this is. I need to listen to it. But this is Old Soldiers Never Die. Heads, Hands, and Feet. It's on the Atco label. Yeah. I priced it $10, but I really need to listen to it. Heaven 17, $8. This is single. Hoops, Pre-Loved, $30. I need to listen to it as well. Yeah. I just picked that up recently. Oh, cool. Let's set a day and we both listen to it and we can compare notes. Yeah. All right, folks, I've been on here 43 minutes. I'm going to take off. I'm just tired. I got a little, what was the Heaven 17? I got a little bit of work to do. I want to hang out with Nika a little bit. I'm afraid if I sit down, I'm just going to fall asleep, but that'd be okay. Contenders, 4 mixes of it. It's $8 if you're interested in it. We stopped at H. We'll come back and do some I, J, K's, and L if you like. But okay. But I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I'm hoping this. She would not like that. I'm hoping this is going to be a regular. Get rested up and we'll see you next time. Just JKLMN. Oh, yeah. IJKLMN. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But hopefully this will be a regular Sunday night thing. Thank you, everybody. Good to hang out with you. Good to see you. See you soon. We're going to get the Dorn brothers back, okay? All right, see you soon. We need to make TARDIS a Dorn brother. Good night. Talk to you soon. Thanks. I'll text you about. Sounds great. Thank you, Kurt. See ya.